Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and I have week number 12 of season number 6 of the WPL going up against the Toronto Torkoals. We're currently sitting at 7-4 and my opponent this week, the coach of the Toronto Torkoals, Slaybate, could actually not make the battle. So it's because he dropped out like a couple of weeks earlier. So we're actually playing against DS Gaming. Obviously we're taking the 3-0 by forfeit victory. I'm pretty sure it did not affect the playoff race at all. There might have been one rare scenario where if we lost like 6-0, then we might have not made playoffs if like another team did really well, but we're 6-1 against Slaybate, and the one time he's beaten us, he pretty much beat us 1-0 because I choked twice, so I really don't think it would have made a difference. But let's go ahead and get into the matchup right now. We decided to have a pretty, just a more fun battle. Obviously, I'm facing DS Gaming next week for round 1 of the playoffs. He's using Slaybate's roster this week, but I'm going to be facing his roster in the Birmingham Vulpix, so that's what's pretty much going down in the league right now. But let's go ahead and get into the matchup. We're bringing some pretty heat sets, as I said. We have Whirlpool, Toxic Latios right here with Recover and Protect. Can really help out take on stuff like Tangrowth and Jolteon if it's not Signal Beam. Then we have Physical Manaphy right here with Liquidation. We have the Waterium Z. It's not Rain Dance, it's just Z Liquidation. You can barely see Manaphy behind Mamoswine right there, but I promise you can see the little tail. And we also have U-Turn, just to pivot out on stuff like Tangrowth, maybe Ariados. Then we have a lead Mamoswine right here, this Focus Sash with the dual screens, Aurora, and Detect. Detect is great just to see what exactly he wants to lock himself into on Choice Mons, like potentially Flagon and Jolteon. Then we have Swords Dance Ferrothorn right here, which is a really heat set. We Oko Assault Vest Tangrowth at +2 with Poison Jab, and we pretty much just kill everything else with Gyro Ball, so it's kind of what we're hoping to accomplish with that. Choice Scarf Bliffalant, which is just a great late game cleaner with Head Charge. Even though we will be taking a ton of recoil, we outspeed everything except for Mega Beedrill and any other Choice Scarf users. We might not outspeed Jolteon either. And then Sub work up Exploud right here with the Boom Burst and the Hidden Power Grass because he had potential Swampert. So our Ferrothorn is Choppleberry instead of the Oka Berry just because I was afraid of Terrakion. So we unfortunately are going to have to maybe take some Fire type moves from the Tangrowth and the Flygon. But let's go ahead and get right into the match right now. I lead off here with my Sash Lead Mamoswine, which as I said does carry dual screens this week because, more fun stuff. So he's actually going to try to Growth Up right here. So he's clearly some sort of like Chlorophyll growth set with the I forgot what the ability is called that increases your speed. It might just be Chlorophyll, but I just decided to roar him out right here because we do carry that tech. And we were Focus Sash. If you wanted to attack me at +2, that would have been fine. Go for the Detect right here, but he actually pulls out the Future Sight, which is cool because that Detect's not going to be useful at all. And now he goes back out into the Tangrowth right here. You saw that I clicked Reflect right there. It was actually just a misclick. I meant to click Light Screen, but screens were really not going to make much of a difference anyway because this Future Sight was breaking my Sash anyway. Thankfully, we lived. And he's going to try to Growth Up right here. No way I'm letting that happen. I guess he tried to figure out whether I was going to misplay and try to go for like another screen, but we bring out Beedrill right here, and he's actually going to go right for a Substitute. I was afraid this would be some kind of Substitute Fell Stinger set, and that could really mess me up right now, but thankfully he just clicked Substitute again. I guess he was like some Sub Endeavor set, he told me, but we get that thing right out of there, and now he's finally going to just knock out my Mamoswine with the Solar Beam after quite a while. So unfortunately we don't have any screens up, but that's alright. We got some damage off on the Beedrill, and here we get to bust out that Whirlpool, which is cool. He's trapped in here now. He goes for the Sunny Day, but this thing cannot really touch me. It is HP fired Solar Beam. He's going to try to Growth Up. We just throw off a Toxic on this guy, and I believe this is the turn that we go for Protect first, just to rack up some Poison and Whirlpool damage. So we go for Protect right here. He's actually going to Growth Up again, I guess expecting that, or maybe he just wanted to get some more power, but no, he's actually not the rock that increases Sun turns. It's Heat Rock, I think, but he goes for Solar Beam right there, and we can just recover that all off. And he's doing quite a bit of damage, but we just need one more turn right here, which we can easily just Protect to get rid of that last Sun turn. He goes for Growth, which is a good play because now his HP Fire is going to be doing a little bit more, but it's really not that big of a threat at this point, and I just recover up right here. Unfortunately, we're faster because of the Sun went down, so he goes for the Hidden Power, and then he's going to die to Toxic damage this turn, so Whirlpool Lottie finally being able to get a kill. I mean, not finally, was able to get a kill, and now he brings out the Jolteon. We can't take this on thing on if it's Signal Beam, which he does reveal to be right now. We take very little, but unfortunately he confuses us, and we actually hit ourselves, so unfortunate right there. He's going to be the Wish right here, and we actually miss our Whirlpool. I just wanted some Whirlpool damage off. Probably my best play was Toxic, but I'm pretty sure they have the exact same accuracy, so I just go for Toxic right here, and he's going to take some Toxic damage. Now I just have to go into my Ferrothorn right here because I know he's either going to Signal Beam or just go for a Wish, so Ferrothorn is pretty safe. He goes for Signal Beam right here, he gets a crit, kind of sucks, but I get to throw up that Swords Dance, which is cool, and now he is in range of our Gyro Ball right now, so obviously that's exactly what I'm going to click. He goes for the Signal Beam and of course confuses me, but thankfully we break through and just knock that thing out. Now he's going to bring out his Flagon right here, and he actually shows that he's special, so thankfully he didn't have Fire Blast or Flamethrower. I'm pretty sure he gets that, and we just knock that out, which is cool. SD Ferrothorn coming through right here. Now he goes out into the Ariados to knock me out with the Mega Horn. Thankfully, we break any potential Focus Sash due to Iron Barbs, and now I go out into this thing, and I really expected Liquidation to kill. I probably should have just thrown off my Waterium Z, but that's alright. He just goes for Mega Horn and does a ton. And now I U-turn out. We get a crit, and it still doesn't kill, which kind of sucks because now I'm forced out into my Latios, and he actually reveals to be a Fell Stinger set, so kind of puts me in the back, but I can go out into Scarf Blufflant right here, just knock him out. I was afraid of going into Manaphy and him having some Shadow Sneak tech or something like that, so Scarf Blufflant right here was my overall best play. He goes out into the Beedrill, and he's actually going to be that Sub-Endeavor set that I mentioned earlier, so at this point we really have no way to not win with Bufflant unless he Scarf Gardevoir, which I believe he pivots out into one of these turns. And since his only coverage is Endeavor, I'm not sure if he had Poison Jab or anything, he actually cannot knock out my Buffalon right now, so I believe this is the turn he switches out to get all that recoil damage off. We go for Head Charge, bring him down to Sash, and then since we know he's Sash now, we can just click it again. And unless he knocks me out with Beedrill right now, which could have been a little bit of an issue if he was like Poison Jab, but he just goes for Endeavor, because my other two mons were really weakened. Well, Explodo's at a full, but it's really not bulky. And we actually lived the recoil because we took 0% from that head charge. So that's pretty cool, and we pick up a nice little 3-0 victory, which is kind of ironic because, well, not ironic, it's just kind of cool because it's the differential that we got from our forfeit victory. So we pick up a nice 3-0 victory there against just a fun battle against DS Gaming, because I really wanted to have a video up for week number 12. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. I know most of you guys are here for competitive battles, but I really just wanted to get this video up right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will have playoffs starting next week, obviously, and IBA is going to be wrapping up soon. I'm going to be trying to make playoffs for that, obviously, too. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Be sure to go ahead and check out DS Gaming down below in the description, and I'll see you guys next week for the playoffs. Later.